Jungkook didn't hug her back after listening to her, and she was still hugging him, clutching his shirt. He was released from his aggressive nature and was returning to his normal self, exhaling deeply. He broke the hug and gripping her and cupping her wet cheeks, looking into her eyes deeply. I just lost control when I misunderstood you both kiss. Don't cry. She didn't stop crying, which was making his heart ache too. I'm saying it was out of control, right? Now stop crying. I can't even handle seeing your tears now. She removed his hands from her face, stepping back. He was just looking at her with no idea. She wiped her tears. I don't know what made you behave like this toward me, what I have done to deserve this, or what made you obsessed with me. But please, it's really scaring me day by day, Jungkook. Just leave me. Stop talking nonsense. You are just speaking out of fear. Just go home and sleep. By tomorrow, you will be normal again, okay? She stared blankly at him with her teary eyes, realizing he wasn't even ready to leave her. She didn't say anything and just left. Shaking her hand, he also left after some time. When Mr. Kim went to his cabin as usual, he was shocked to see the place in total disarray, with broken glasses, broken furniture, and damaged walls. He didn't understand how it happened. He collapsed in tears at the poor situation. Now how he will do his work, and what will the cave owner do if he finds out about the cave's condition? And then he checked the CCTV footage, was even more shocked to see why the Mafia King had come, and why he was shouting, and why he destroyed everything. He couldn't process even a single person of the reason behind what happened last night in the cave. But he understood one thing. Vian's interference was definitely involved. Fuming with anger, he left from there and went home. When Mr. Kim entered the home, he started shouting angrily, which confused her, and she ran downstairs to him. He saw that she might have come getting ready to go to college. What the heck have you done with the Mafia King? Why did he disturb the cave into pieces shattered? She froze in shock, not understanding how he knew. But then she realized he must have checked the CCTV footage after seeing the damage to the cave. He knew then that she had to tell her father everything, not hiding the truth. The hell? You came here saying what? And what are you doing with that girl? Is this what your studies with him are about? Father, I never mean to agree with him, but stop trying to explain. Enough of your studies too. You should go back to the village. Father, what are you saying? No, I can't go back. You don't need to go quickly. I take you back forever after I pay the damages to the cave owner. You even destroyed your father's character successfully. Saying this angrily, he left, locking the door and not letting Vian go to college. What was she doing? He dialed her number and it started ringing, but she didn't pick up the call. He wondered, is she just not picking up my call? He called her again, but still got no response, which made him angry. He grabbed the car keys and went directly to the college for her. At the college, he didn't see Vian, but he saw Jia and asked her. What she said surprised him. Just 10 minutes ago, I saw her father talking to the principal, saying that Vian won't be coming to college anymore. How could she stop coming? It's her choice. Why are you getting angry? Because she is my girlfriend. Jia was shocked. How had Vian hidden this from her? And how had Jungkook fallen for Vian too? Jungkook, what are you saying? I don't have time to explain. Something happened. I need to see her right now. He turned to leave, leaving Jia in shock. When Jungkook reached Vian home, he rang the doorbell, but no one opened the door. He was fuming with anger. He had never felt this insult when someone didn't let him in. He kept ringing the doorbell, but no one was answering. Vian, open the door, I need to see you. Meanwhile, inside the home, Mr. Kim was calling wine while Jungkook shouting echoed even inside the house. See how he's screaming outside. You ruined my reputation by maintaining a relationship with a guy who belongs to the mafia. She was lowering her head and holding back tears, and Mr. Kim's anger increased even more. Jungkook started kicking the door too. I don't know what will you do, but he must leave here and never come back. Go. He opened the door and dragged Wine by her arm, and after she stepped out of the home, he slammed the door angrily. When Jungkook was about to kick the door again, but Wine appeared in front of him. As she stumbled, he tried to hold her to help her balance herself, but she jerked his hand up. What happened, Wine? What else should happen now? Why did you even come here? He noticed her swollen eyes, cast by tears, as she raised her tone while questioning him. I called you, but you didn't pick up. So you came here just to ask why I didn't answer. Just so you can punish me? Huh? She stunned at her question. I told you to leave me. Please, just leave me. You are starting to say that nonsense again? This isn't nonsense. What you are saying is nonsense. Because of you, I need to go back. I lost my status. I lost my peace. Are you kidding me? I won't leave you. You are mine. You better stay mine. Otherwise, what are you going to do? Will you kill me? Or? He was blank at her question. She was broken at her worst and fuming with pain over losing her life and feeling guilt for having destroyed her father's work as well. Now she was daring to face everything, no longer scared of him. She decided that whatever he could do to her for disobedience, she would take the risk. After all, she had already lost everything. But his heart was still inside as a voice stabbed him. His eyes grew red. Was this how she had been seeing him in such a low and cheap way? How do I look to you? Do you think I'm someone who would force the one I give my heart to? You are my love. She furrowed her eyebrows at him. This was the first time she was hearing the word love from him, and she was confused. He used to say he was obsessed, but why he had suddenly said she was his love? Yes, you died first right. I was in love with you. My obsession turned into love for you, baby. Love? Can love be like this? Ardent and hurting and scarring the ones they love? And even getting happiness and satisfaction from seeing them love, crying helplessly because of them? Whatever you asked, I used to do that in the beginning, but not after I realized what feelings I have for you. A tear dropped from his right eye. I agree. In the beginning, I used to get satisfaction and happiness seeing your tears. But you don't believe me. I have changed, even though I don't fully understand myself inside. I used to feel nothing concerned about your tears at the start. But when I became involved in a relationship with you, I became so deep in you. I don't know how you affected me. I even started not being able to handle seeing your tears in your eyes. Didn't I used to tell you, stop your tears when you cry? I couldn't even recognize myself. From where I used to say were beautiful in tears to where I end up saying don't cry. Your tears have become my weakness too, as I can't bear them. Even when I scared you last night in my anger, I still felt guilt for causing you to cry and be scared. I didn't even sleep, as I was thinking only about you. Even in my anger, did I ever slap you? Of course I used to get angry at you, but I never hurt you physically. I admit I made you my girlfriend first, but I never took a single advantage of it. I just wanted to make you fall for me somehow. But I don't know how to make a girl like you fall for me. I brought the phone not just for my selfishness. I wanted to use it. I wanted you to find other expensive things. That's why I brought the chain for you. I never let any girl near me. You are the only one I fell for and was craving for one. But I didn't even know how to express it to you. I'm your mafia king, not your lover. It's a playboy nature. I only know how to be tough and do things directly without showing a soft side of me to others. Till now, you really couldn't catch my feelings for you? Really, you didn't? She was speechless at how he confessed his love and explained his emotions. If not, please at least realize it now and see that I'm really in love with you. You're my first love. I have been trying to show my efforts through actions for you. One, it's not even a joke. No, answer me. Do I look like you? Even now? She was lost in multiple words and thoughts when he shook her by her shoulders. If it was still an obsession, then why would I explain all my pain to you like this on the road like a beggar, leaving all my reputation and forgetting my status? I have put everything aside for you, and I am telling you this because of how deeply I am in love with you. In obsession, I should hurt you and make you always stay with me, no matter if you say no or cry. But why was I hurting you? When I saw your tears, even when I got angry last night, I didn't scratch your back. I only hurt myself, my own body. Why? Isn't it because I love you and I can't hurt you even when I'm angry with you? Say one, do you still think it was only an obsession and not love for your own? She was lost in him, couldn't find the words to say. That's when she had the door open and saw her father open the door for her, which meant she needed to go inside the home. There was no time for anything. Stop trying to brainwash me. I finally dare to take the risk, even if it means to dying by your hand or being forced by you. And now you want me to be with you, so you can't scare me like you used to. That's why you are creating storylines to melt me with sugar-coated explanation. Just leave and stop you to make me blindly be with you. She was about to turn back to the home, but he held her arm in fear. She felt his hand trembling. What could an ordinary girl like her to make a mafia king tremble too? Mine was love, not obsession anymore. Please trust me, I don't even know how to prove it. He was holding back tears as he spoke to her. She remained silent but then spoke. So you won't agree that it's an obsession, but it was a pure love. Yes, I love you. I love you so much, very much. I'm even ready to do whatever you want. Then prove it. Love isn't about capturing our loved ones in our hands, right? We should give love to them, not lock them in our house. Yes, but what are you trying to say? Let me live how I want. If this is really your love, then don't expect me to stay with you. If I don't want, please don't commend me like that. I will do anything except this. I can't live without you. I'm not commending you here, not even asking you to, Chinko. Just do it if it's really love. Then don't make me do what I don't want. And if it's an obsession, then I won't stop you, even if you take me with you and do anything to me. I'll bear anything, but you should know that even if I'm still alive, my soul would already be dead inside. Only my body would be with you, so you can do whatever you want happen. She held his hand back as she said this, but he let go of her arm, even jerking it as if it could give him an electric shock. I never wanted you that way. I can't be happy with you if you can't be the same with me. I want you to be happy with me, not in another way. Then leave from here. Okay, I'll leave. But please, I have one request. Can you do it? What is that? Continue your studies and here. You don't need to go back anywhere. If I'm your problem, I'll stay within my limits. I won't try to come toward you. But I love you more and more. Wait for you. How much longer? Until you recognize my love and realize it was really love, not an obsession. You can leave now. He didn't get any answer from her, whether she agreed or not, but he respected her wish and left in his car. Her father called her, but she didn't respond. He then came and saw tears in her eyes as she watched the way Jungkook left. Are you crying for him now? He had heard everything. She shook her head in silence, but still didn't shift her gaze. Are they happy tears then? Maybe.